from us, it's bye bye Spain. You've been absolutely amazing. You gave us more than what we expected, and bonjour France. Apparently the view over this bridge, which stretches 2 kilometres, is absolutely amazing, but as you can see, we're not actually getting to see that. We can see little bits over to the right, but that's about it. So that's just now come to the end. I hope you enjoyed the view of the gorge itself. It was absolutely amazing. What do you think? At last we can get to see one of the gorges. Hopefully that's the snow behind us now, and the heavy rain and plain sailing. Although we've still got a sign up here saying from the 1st of November to the 31st of March you need to have snow chains or snow tyres, winter tyres, the ones with the picture of the mountain on. Morning, it's just after 8 o'clock on the 5th of December. We left the Aire this morning at about 7 o'clock so we can get to Dieppe and spend some time in Dieppe and chill, and as you can see it's quite foggy out this morning, so we'll just take our time, take it easy and get there safely. I'll keep you updated. Morning, it's still Friday the 5th and it's just at 10 o'clock in the morning. Eventually we got rid of all the mist, the low-lying cloud and all that, and we got a bit of sun shining through, and the temperature currently is 0 degrees, but not to worry, hopefully it'll warm up later. Catch you in a while. So who doesn't love coming through Rowan? We were here a couple of years ago and then roadworks were there and they were a nightmare then, just as they are now. Last time we actually stopped in Rowan, went, had a look around. Very lovely city from what I remember. Afternoon, it's 1:30 on Friday the 5th of December, and that's us made it to the Aire in Dieppe. There's only a few of the vans here. The other Aire is across the other side, but we're on this side, and we managed to hook into the electric. However, what it states there is charging available from 10 AM to 2 PM, from 6 PM to 10 PM, and from 2 AM to 6 AM, only 1 hour charge permitted. So, and the port itself is just over the other side there, so it's not that far for us to travel. So we're going to have some lunch now, and then we're going to go and have a little wander around Dieppe, and I'll take you with us. So you can see there's some slots there for getting water, getting rid of your black waste and grey waste, and there's electric there. Like I pointed out earlier, we're on the electric up there, and then just here is where you pay for the ticket on your way out. And prices are quite clear on your way in. You got to pay for it before you go. But anyhow, we're going to go and have a look at Dieppe. Catch you in a bit. So we just had to come across the footbridge there, because the main road swing bridge is undergoing some restoration at the moment. Not that it made any difference to us, but anyhow. So So again, just looking back where we are, bottom of the cliffs there, and we just walked over, like I said earlier, and then just look at some of these amazing old buildings, some new ones. We're heading over that way. Sort of reminds me a bit of La Rochelle, maybe, or maybe not. And there she goes, in to have a look. So that's the name of it there, Église Saint-Jacques. So it was destroyed by fire in 1195. The church was rebuilt between whatever century and the end of the other century, consecrated to St. James the Apostle. Amazing looking church. Obviously it looks like the sea air is taking its toll on some of the stonework, and it's becoming quite eroded, but still a stunning building in its own rights. This is a different one that we found just in it, sticking out of a back street. So this is the other Aire, and as we were walking around, and I might have mentioned it, that some of it appeared to be familiar, and then we just realised that we have stayed here before. That's the Aire that we're on at the moment, but this is the one on the other side. So I'm going to go back and look at some of the videos that I did a couple of years ago when we did France, but yeah, we've definitely here before. So we're just walking down a back street at the moment, because the bridge that we crossed earlier to get to the part of the town that we've been to before, when we come back, the bridge was actually opened, so you couldn't cross, so we've had to go a little bit further than we wanted to, and head down these back streets to try and get back to the Aire. But anyhow, lesson learned. So that's us leaving the Aire at Dieppe. And what we're going to do now is just go around to the ferry itself, which is only a couple of minutes away, as you'll see. And like we said, we thought it was familiar. Yesterday we were looking at bits, and then when we went up this alley and out onto the seafront, it all became apparent that yes, we had been here before. But anyhow, it's just up here. And unbeknown to us as well, we met a lovely couple last night in a bar who were from the northeast, and they just park on the road here. In fact, you'll see a couple of vans on the left hand side, and therefore they're not forked out the €19 that we had to fork out. But yeah, you can see them there just on the left, and obviously this is the port coming right up here right now. Anyhow, okay. So it's 11 minutes past 10, and that's us about to board the ferry. The ferry's due to sail at 11. Now then, are we down the bottom, up the top? Where are we at? There's indicated there, down the bottom. Take it nice and easy going up here. That's us setting sail just now, 10 to 11, so it's setting off 10 minutes early. But they have warned us that the sea crossing is going to be rough, and there's no access to the outside, although we have seen somebody stood outside, so obviously it didn't mean anything to them.
Disembarkation should take place in about 15 minutes, offering you the opportunity to take advantage of our cafeteria or our bar before disembarking. Thank you for your attention.
So that's Newhaven, or coming into sight of the UK itself. It was a rough crossing, got to admit it. But anyhow, follow us as we continue on up past London and back up to Scotland. So this is us back in the UK. And can't wait until we next get abroad. Morning, it's Sunday the 7th of December, and on our way back up to Scotland we decided to stop here. We're sitting on Park for night, the Wheat Sheaf, just off the M6 at junction 11 at Cannock. Now obviously you come in here, they put a gate across the car park, but normally you would park in there, but if you want away early then what he said is coming to here, which is where the electrical vehicle park is. You probably hear the road noise at the moment, but last night we didn't really. Now it says about registering your vehicle registration so you don't get a parking fine. That doesn't happen at the moment. They have put in 4 EHU connections if you're needing it. We didn't want it, but what I will say is watch yourself, because there is broken glass and you don't want punctured tyres. Would we stay here again? Probably not. We got a meal last night and had a drink. We did find it a little bit expensive, but the good thing that come out of it, friends of ours that we've not seen for over 30 years, when we were both in the forces, had picked up on us where we were, because we posted up on them last night, and they come out and met us here, which was really nice. But anyhow, we're gonna cracking up the M6, M74, A702 and back home. Catch you in a bit. So far the road's been alright to us, but what we're going to do now is just going to nip into T-Bay junction 38 on the M6 just to get some breakfast. I know you pay a little bit more, but the quality is a lot better than the other service stations on the M6, and I'm not knocking them, but we do prefer here. So keep you in touch on what we get up with. We'll also change over drivers because Jack's been driving all this way up from Cannock. Catch you in a while.